Alright, so bringing you some NBA 2K12 gameplay. Haven't posted anything in a long ass time. It's been probably 3 weeks to a month after launch since I have actually played this game. It's been a very long time. It's been, what, at least almost like 3.5, 4 months since I've actually popped this in and played and posted any type of gameplay or done anything of this game. So just a couple key points that I want to go over in this video. Pretty much going to talk about going forward, like making videos. Going to have a video response to one of my videos that I did, and going to probably talk about the NBA season a little bit as well. But going forward, you know, I'm a weird ass gamer when it comes to sports games. It's difficult for me to play a sports game when the season isn't going on, and that's what basically happened. You know, it's unfortunate that the NBA lockout lasted as long as it did. It was unfortunate that the players sandbagged and extended the lockout longer than I even expected. And you know, as you're seeing right now, it's really hurting the NBA right now as far as the product that they're putting on the floor. And you know, watching an NBA game gives me motivation to actually play this game. I mean, even though I do love this game and I love playing this game, you know, watching an NBA game, whether it be on, you know, ABC, ESPN, TNT, NBA TV, really does give me the motivation to play this game and to have fun playing this game. And it got to the point to where it wasn't fun playing this game when the NBA lockout was going on. You know, for me not to be able to watch an NBA game and play this game, it's, you know, again, I'm a weird ass gamer when it comes to sports games, so it's sometimes difficult for me to play it. And you know, going forward though, I'm going to start doing hopefully 1-2 videos a week on NBA 2K12, and you know, posting gameplay, hopefully 1 or 2 games a week. Wish I could post more, but just the fact that it takes so damn long to make a video. You know, I play 12-minute quarters. It's the only way I can do it. It's the only way I like to play this game. I like to get the full NBA experience. I can't play it on 5 minutes or 8 minutes. I have to play 12 to get the full NBA experience. And you know, usually that takes about 45 minutes to an hour. And then it usually takes me anywhere from like an hour to an hour and a half just to cut up the entire game. So basically, I'm almost rewatching the game that I just played. Certain parts I can fast forward and stuff like that and get to a certain point if I remember of what happened during the game. But you know, it takes a long ass time to make a video and then render it down and you know, finally upload it to YouTube. I mean, you're talking about a good, you know, 5 to sometimes 6 hour process. I mean, this video is going to be only 11 minutes long, and it's going to take me well over an hour to cut it up and put some voice on it and everything like that. So you know, to make these videos, I hope people actually appreciate them. It kind of irritates the shit out of me that people actually dislike some NBA 2K videos, that people really put in a lot of hard work and a lot of their time to bring you these videos and to try to entertain you as much as possible, and you know, try to put on some decent commentary or whatever, or try to talk about the game, or try to talk about the NBA season, or what have you, or just talk about everyday life or whatever, you know. But you know, it kind of irritates me that people have the nerve to dislike a video just because maybe the commentary sucks or whatever. But you know, people put a lot of time into these videos, and I don't think people really understand of how long it actually takes to make one of these videos. But just a video response to one of my videos that I have. It's the how to get past the dribble course, or how to get gold in the dribble course, and then how to get yourself 8,000 skill points even before you play your first NBA game. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, please go to the video. I'll probably leave it in the description for you to check it out. I mean, check out some of the comments on there. I mean, they're absolutely priceless. The stupidity that comes from people sometimes is, you know, it's definitely a laugher. Of, you know, how many fanboys out there think that one person's voice is golden and everything that comes out of their mouth is right. So it's definitely funny. It's definitely a lot of good laughs in that stuff. But you know, just to go over the video, you know, I've been accused of cheating, and it's not cheating. The system that they gave us, NBA 2K, the 2K system that they gave us, it came out in 2K11 to where you could take attribute points back, and you could take those skill points and use them towards another attribute. And that's what I basically did. And of course, I got accused of stealing someone else's idea of how to make a video, of how-to video. But if you look up of how to get past a dribble course, you'll probably see about anywhere from like 30 to 40 different videos of people telling you of how to get past a dribble course. But in my way, I just basically elevated it to help out other players to pump up their player that much faster, because the system that they gave us this year was drastically different from last year. Last year they started you out as a 40 overall, and they gave you like 10,000 skill points, and on top of that they gave you 10 drills to use. Well, this year they started you out as a 60, and they only gave you 3 drills with no skill points whatsoever. So basically the video was to help people out and to get your overall up, get your, if you're like me, I start out as an athletic point guard just because like of the speed factor. And yes, it does matter speed, because if you use the game sliders at the default setting, you're an absolute moron, and you haven't played this game for a very long time, and this is probably one of the first NBA 2K games that you actually played, because no NBA 2K veteran actually plays this game on default game sliders, because that's just fucking stupid, because the default game sliders gives the computer the edge, not you the edge, so you have to switch them right when you start playing the game. But people are asking me how did I get my guy up to, I think I had my guy up to like 67 overall after about like 14 games, and people didn't understand, and that's how I do it. And it was just basically to help people out. It wasn't stealing an idea, because I elevated it. It wasn't, people's opinions. People, it kind of drives me crazy that people, instead of having their own opinion, they just take one other person's opinion and they pretty much stamp it as fact, and it's kind of funny. So maybe check out that video and check out the comments. It's pretty funny. But just going into the NBA season a little bit, I mean, man, it's just bad basketball all around. I mean, this is one of the reasons why I couldn't play this game, because of how much bad basketball there is out there. I mean, right now you could probably count on one hand of how many teams have a legit chance of actually winning the NBA championship. And honestly, in my opinion, there's only 3 teams right now that actually look good, that look good enough to win or even make the NBA Finals. And basically that's Miami, Chicago, Oklahoma City are the only 3 teams in my mind that actually look good this year. I mean, so many players came back fat, so many players came back out of shape. And, I mean, teams aren't playing as teams. A lot of players are playing as individuals instead of playing as teams. I mean, it's just really bad basketball right now. It's just really a bad product right now. And, of course, it was because of the lockout. It was because the NBA said, okay, this is all about money, and we're going to try to fit in as many games as we can possibly fit in. And, of course, they were doing back-to-back-to-back games, having 3 games in 3 nights. I mean, it's just, it wears the players down. And in some ways, I think it's the owners or David Stern trying to stick it to the players and saying, well, you want to hold out for this long, well, we're going to give it right back to you, and you're going to start playing 5 games in 1 week, which was crazy, which is, unheard of. I mean, sometimes, in past seasons you might have 4, but the basic average was 3. And, it's really hurting the game right now. And it's really taking a long time for teams to get on the right track. It's taken a long time for teams to play as a team. And some of the teams that haven't been together, or some teams are just getting old. I mean, the Boston Celtics to me are done. They're not going to do anything major anymore, because they just look old. And on top of that, they're thinking about trading Rondo away, which is ridiculous and everything like that. But hopefully by the time that the playoffs start, that we'll get back into good NBA basketball.
Good game out there tonight. It seemed like you were spreading yourself around out there pretty well. Scored some points, grabbed some rebounds, had some assists. Is an all-around game something you really pride yourself on?
Yeah, I think it is. I'm not just an offensive genius. There's a lot more to my game, and tonight was just another example of that. They're going to rename the triple-double after me when all is said and done with my career, man. This game is only a precursor, my friends. The best is yet to come.